working out, but never work out alone. So we recommend that you find a friend, find a family member, work out together, but remember to stay about 2 arms lengths away or about 6 to 8 feet away. And remember, you can stop and start as needed. So stop and start whenever you need to, and you can modify any of our movements to make them unique to you.
When you are exercising, please exercise in an open and safe environment free of any obstacles. Please clean all your surfaces down before and after your workout. Just a reminder, if you don't have any kettlebells or hand-free weights, you may use any household item that is heavy enough and safe to use.
Make sure that you're wearing comfortable clothing that you can exercise well in and athletic shoes. And then make sure if you are feeling dizzy or short of breath, please stop exercising. Stop exercising, go find some water, relax, rest a little bit. That's your body telling you need to relax. Have fun and let's get started.
Hi everyone, my name is Kelsey and I'm a certified group fitness instructor here with Penn State Campus Recreation Fitness and Wellness. We understand that break is really challenging at these times with a lot of transitions with work and schoolwork, so we're here to do our part in helping you maintain your physical and mental well-being during this time. So stay tuned for a lot of different workouts coming from Penn State Campus Recreation that are about 10 to 20 minutes long, some of them in the upwards of 30 as well. Today we're going to be doing a paper plate workout that you can do at home. If you do not have carpet available to you, we can also ask that you guys bring towels out too, that you can slide along the floor there and try some new and exciting moves today. So the format of today's class is going to be a high intensity interval training class, which means that we're going to be doing bouts of very high intensity followed by some bouts of rest. But before we get started in any of that, we have to start with a warm-up. So I'm just gonna ask that you get your feet moving right here. So we're just gonna march for about 30 seconds or so here. So I want you to be nice and light on your feet. And then we'll start to get the upper body incorporated right here. So just pumping our feet in as we go. And then we're gonna drop the arms. So right there, that's our buddy Ophelia. She's gonna be joining us here today for our workout. Big shoulder rolls back, loosen up all the tension that we have, especially if we're sitting at our computer like this. Push them down our back, bring it forward. All right, then I'm gonna have you bring them up, elbows reach, and then come back down. So reach as high as you can, and then bring your elbows back and close together as we're here. Take a couple deep breaths here as we're going side to side. And then we're gonna take our hands out to the side and we're gonna bring our elbow to our opposite knee. So think about bringing the knee all the way up and the shoulder is actually doing the rotation here. So rather than keeping it small, I want it to be nice and big as we're up. And if you ever don't like my pace, you can do a different pace, that's okay here. We're gonna take our feet about shoulder width, maybe a little bit wider, and we're gonna sit our heels back and stand back up. So hips go back over the heels, going through a couple squats as we're going here. So we're shooting to go about parallel as we come down. Heels stay on the ground, knees stay behind the toes, chest is lifted. Find your pace and your challenge. Making sure all 10 toes are on the floor, heels are on the floor, and then we're gonna take it down, halfway up. So just a little pulse right here. Weight in the heels, yes. Great job, keeping your shoulders back. And the legs start to warm up. And then we're gonna go side, kick our butt, side, kick our butt. So we're still going down into that squat. We're gonna swing our arms with it here. Give me about 10 more. Here's 8. Here's 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, back to your march. So hopefully we're nice and warm. If we need to do anything else to get ourselves moving, feel free to do so right here. Like I said before, we're gonna do a paper plate workout here today. So we're either gonna take 2 paper plates or we're going to grab onto a set of towels if we're on hardwood floor. So how we're gonna be doing this, we're gonna place the plates underneath the balls of our feet, making sure that our heels are on the ground so that we have that little kickstand if we need to ever come for our emergency stop there. In our intervals today, we're going to be doing 2 moves back and forth for 45 seconds each, then for 30 seconds each, then for 15 seconds each. So our first 2 moves that we're gonna be doing are a switch lunge and a low jack. So our switch lunge, I'm gonna show you from the side. We're gonna reach one foot back, shooting for 2 right angles in our knees, come back to center, and switch to the other side. So we're just gonna go side to side here. This is your first option, shooting for those 2 right angles in your knees. But if you want to go a little bit quicker or add a little bit more intensity here, we can slide it going through each one. So that is your first one. Your next one is your low jack. So just like a jumping jack, we're gonna go jump out and then come back in. First option, we're just gonna take it low intensity. If we feel a little unstable on the plates, this is where you're at, and I want you to focus on going low and side to side. But then, if you wanna take the low jack, reaching out to the side, nice strong arms at right angles, side to side. So we're gonna get started in about 3 seconds. 3, 2, we got 45 seconds of switch lunges right here. So down and up. So finding that good posture as we go side to side, and then we keep our shoulders stacked over our hips the entire time. Find the intensity that works for you. You're 15 seconds in, 30 to go. Your option is to take it one at a time. That's okay. Front heel stays on the ground the whole time. Can you give me about 15 more seconds? Last 10. You've got this for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So we're gonna go into those low jacks right away, right here. 45 seconds is yours. So your option, stepping it out to the side, or holding in a squat, take it lower and slower, that's okay. You're 15 seconds in. You have 30 more seconds to go. What does that feel like? This is your first time seeing these moves. Think about how you're gonna make them stronger for the next time. You got 15 seconds to go. Can we hold on for 10, and then the time gets shorter? Give me 5, 4, 3, 2, back to our switch lunges, just 30 seconds this time. Side to side. Find your balance. If you need to shift those plates out from under you, that's okay. If we hate the plates, kick them out, that's all right. You find your intensity, you find your option. This is your time. You got 10 more seconds to go. Three, 2, back to those low jacks, 30 seconds, here we go. And if we don't like those either, just jumping out and back in or stepping out and in. This is your time, this is your workout. 15 in, 15 to go. Then each one we do for just 15 more seconds. Give me 10, guys. Tell yourself, yes, this feels great. I know. Hello, carpet. 3, 2, 1, switch lunge. Last time, 15 seconds. You will never see this move again. Can we get a little bit lower? Can we go a little bit stronger? What does that mean to you? 3, 2, 1, last time, low jacks. Get nice and low and as strong as you can as your last 15 seconds before a 1-minute break. Three, 2, 1. Great job, guys. 1 minute is yours. Grab some water, but keep your feet moving. Your heart rate is up. All right, y'all, how are we feeling after that first one? So we've seen it already. We know what this feels like. We're gonna do 2 new moves this time. Same time frame, 45, 30, 15, done. So the next one that we have is gonna be a side lunge. So balls of the feet on the plates right here. We're gonna go out to the side, come right back, slide out to the other one, and bring it right back home. So I want you to think about shifting the hips back, but keeping the chest lifted, side to side right there. So that's our easier one, right? Because the next one we got burpees. You can't do HIIT without burpees, right? So we're gonna come down, chin off the chest, reach out to a plank, bring it right back in, step it up. So we're not gonna do a push-up in this one. I want you to think about coming down, sliding out, sliding in, then back up. Your next challenge with that is to try to do it in a pike. So we go down, straight legs, bring it up. So if we absolutely hate the plates for that, regular burpees are fine. I know, they're super fun. So in just a couple seconds, we'll get into those side lunges. So think about the chest up tall, core is tight, hips sit back. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2, here we go, side to side, down and up. So this is 45 seconds here. What we're doing is seeing how it feels, finding the intensity, finding the depth that works for us. As we go down to each side, the heel makes contact with the floor. Chest is up, chin is up. My cat's back there eating one of my books, but it's okay. It's all right, that's why everything's online, right? Give me 15 more seconds. So working on flexibility, mobility, stability, all of this in this movement, side to side. 5 more. 3, 2, it's go time. Let's go into those burpees. We come down, we reach out, we bring it in, we stand it up. If we absolutely hit it, it doesn't feel good on our back or it's not our option, we can just go into some frog hops and reach it down and up. So you still get that up-down motion, but you don't add too much to your lower back if that's something that's bothering you here. So finding your option, just a little bit more to go here. We got about 10 more seconds and we get back into those side lunges. Can you hold on for that long? Yes, you can. 5, 4, 3, 2, side to side lunges. Here we go. Making sure we're breathing each time, finding the pace that makes us feel strong, finding what pushes us here today. And you always know, those plates are not a necessity. We can do everything without them. Last 5, 3, 2, 1. Back to our burpees, 30 seconds. Here we go, down, up. If you want to take them out, do the full thing. If you want to bring it out, jump in, jump up. That is up to you. That is your intensity, that is your drive. You got 15 seconds to go. We are working, y'all. Just a little bit more here. Can you hold on for 5 more seconds? Can you get 2 more in for me? Can you get 1 more? 3, 2, 1, here we go. Next one, side to side lunges, here they are. Just 15 seconds here. If you lose it, just keep going, that's okay. 5, 3, and 2, and 1. Last burpees, kick them out of the way. Here we go, 15 seconds. That's it. Just a nice short burst. 1 minute is yours. It's coming your way in less than 10 seconds. What does that mean to you? What does that feel like? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go. Great job, guys. 1 minute is yours to take a break here. That last one. So I just want to let you know the cardio, the cardio parts are out of the way now. So our next couple are going to be a little more strength focused. So our first one we're going to be doing, we're going to place the plates underneath our feet, come down into a high plank position. So that means shoulders over the wrists, soft bend in the elbows, no booties up, no booties down, nice and flat in that plank. And we're going to draw our one knee into our chest, extend it out, other knee comes in, and then we're going to go into a push-up. So we do knee, knee, push-up. Your next option, if you want, is to do knee, knee, drop the knees, push up there. So elbows are going to tuck nice and tight if we want a more tricep focus. If we want more of a chest focus, our elbows are going to come out to about a 45-degree angle. So our first one is out of the way. Our second one, we're going to place now under our hands for the first time, laying down on our belly, reaching our hands out, using the muscles of our back to come up, and bringing the plates through again. So this is our breaststroke here. So it's down, and then back up, down, back up, down, and up. So we're working our core, and we're working our back, and we're working our upper body as well in this next one. So we have about 10 seconds till we get started. Find yourself in a nice comfortable position. If you want a towel or if you want a mat, you can also grab that to put underneath your hands at this time. But here we go. 3, 2, 1. Knee push up. Here it is. Finding your options and your pace that make you feel strong. So making sure that we're having our shoulders down away from our ears, our elbows come out to that either 45 or tuck in angle there. So a couple more seconds to go. Just about 20. If you want to add more push-ups or add more mountain climbers, that's up to you as well. This is your time. You got me for 5 more seconds. 3 and 2. In one, we're gonna switch it over to the plates coming underneath our hands, belly's on the floor. Reach out as far as you can, bring it around, 45 seconds, you're on the clock. So another option here, if we want a little more support of our lower back, just using the muscles in our glutes and our back to lift up, but our hands are supporting us along the way. We can also go straight out and come back up that way as well. 15 more seconds. Find what works for you. Last 10. 5, 3, 2, 1. Take the break that you need to, but then the plates come underneath our feet. Back to that mountain climber, 2 and a push-up. So find what works for you. If push-ups are your thing, you want to make your arms a little stronger, go that way. If you want to work on your core and your cardio, mountain climber's your way too. If you want to put it all together, you know where to go. 10 more seconds. Can you hold on for 3, 2, find your best way to switch them over to your hands, and we go down and up, down and lift. Here we're focusing on form rather than for speed in this one. Keeping your shoulders down away from your ears. Lean on the floor, maybe distracting your cat, whatever works for you. Last 10. In 5 seconds, we switch over that we have each one more time for 15 seconds. 3, 2, switch it and hit it. Here we go. This is the hardest part we have, that 15 seconds. That's where you really push yourself. Give me 3, give me 2, give me 1. Switch it over onto our bellies. Here we go, down and up. Keeping your pedicures down, so toes on the ground. For 5, 3, and 2, and 1. Shake it out, y'all. You guys have 1 minute to yourselves here. Okay, my friends, we are in that final stretch. So this is your last interval of 45, 30, 15, and we're gonna do 1 glute exercise and 1 core exercise, and then we're done. So your glute exercise, we're gonna sit down on the ground with the gliders or the plates underneath the balls of our feet. We're gonna lie down, hands come down by the hips, lift the glutes up to the ceiling, and we're gonna march it out by sliding it out here. If this feels funky on your ankles, you also have the opportunity to put your heels on the plates, shifting them out and in. It makes it a little easier to navigate that here. So we're gonna keep our hips lifted, core tight as we're there. Second exercise we have, we're gonna put the plates underneath our hands, lift our shoulders up off the ground, chin stays off the chest, and reaching for our heels. So we'll just call these our heel reaches. And then we have our glute slides. So just knowing where we're at right here. Belly button presses to spine, chin stays off the chest, breathing the whole way through. So we're gonna get ready to go in just about 15 seconds, not even here. Heels come onto the plates if that's easier for you. Lift the glutes up, and it's march time. Here we go, reaching out and in. So as you're here, keeping the hips lifted as high as you can. Options are always without, and if you just want to tap your heels out that way. If you need a little support of your hips, you can put your hands underneath your hips as well. 20 seconds in, 25 to go. Making sure that our chin stays off of our chest through everything that we're doing here. Trying not to tighten those neck muscles a little too tight here. Last 10. In 5, 3, and 2, and 1. Bringing the plates underneath our hands. Lift the shoulders up, and penguin sliders here, or heel reaches, however we want to call them today. You're focusing on the obliques, so I want you to focus on the reach as hard as you can side to side, making that space between your rib cage and your hips as tight as possible, and reaching as far as you can to the other side. So we're really pressing down with the plate, feeling ourselves engage our whole body through. You got about 10 seconds for me here. Hold on to it. You can do it just a little bit more. In 5, 4, 3, 2, weight comes onto the plates here. So feet pressed down, hips lift up. We march it out. 30 seconds. It's your time. Here we go. You're 15 seconds in, 15 to go. So feel the nice squeeze in the glutes. Keep the hips lifted, less than 10. Deep breaths as we're holding on, reaching to where it's comfortable. Really working the posterior chain here. Drop the hips, plates come to the hands, and we slide side to side. Reaching as far as we can go, keeping the shoulders up. Chin stays off the chest. If it's uncomfortable on our neck, we can also go side to side, keeping our head in our hands, but it's just an option. Less than 10. And then we do each one for 15, and then what? We are done. 3, 2, 1, switch it over. And lift the hips, here we go, run it out. So really feel that nice curl of the hamstrings as we're pulling back. Three, 2, 1, switch it over, 15 seconds, it's yours. Take it right here, side to side. This is that home stretch. This is what we've been waiting for. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, release. Stretch out as long as you can. You guys did it. Give yourself a nice little round of applause. Give your partner you worked out with a social distance high five. And just stretch it out here. So I want you to just make yourself as long as possible as we're lying down on the ground here. Couple deep breaths, seeing how that feels for you. And then we're going to bring our right knee into our chest, grabbing either our shin or behind the thigh. Trying not to grab right onto the kneecap here and giving that leg some love. It deserves it. Couple deep breaths as we lie here. Hand comes behind the calf or behind the thigh, and we extend our leg up to the ceiling, feeling a nice stretch through the hamstring. We just worked them hard in those slides as we pulled them back, so just feel yourself stretch it out here. Deep breaths, always trying to pull it in a little bit tighter. Never to the point of pain, but just to the point that we feel a mild stretch. Bend the knee into our chest again. Bringing the leg across midline, keeping our shoulders facing the ceiling and getting a nice stretch through our back and then down through the side of our thigh, through that IT band. And we're going to cruise through these stretches, but if you want to hold them any longer, you're always welcome to do that. Bringing it back through the center, switch it out, give the left leg some love this time. Grabbing either the shin or behind the thigh. Always breathing through our stretches here. And as it's comfortable, grabbing behind the thigh or behind the calf, lifting the leg up to the ceiling, trying to make it as straight as it can. I used to be a lot more flexible. I don't know what happened. But we're working on it, right? Always breathing. Loosen the tension in the rest of the body. Just feel maybe a little tension in the back of the leg. One more big hug of the left leg into our chest, and then bring it across midline. Shoulders stay facing the ceiling. Maybe feel a little crack in your back. A nice little stretch at the side of the leg. And bring the leg back into the center. And bring your right leg back to meet it. Roll yourself up. We're going to sit up nice and tall as we're here. Take a couple big inhales up. And back down. Let's bring it up, and we're going to stretch over to the opposite side. So keeping our shoulder down away from our ear, reaching to our longest line. Feel the stretch in our obliques as we're reaching up and over. Next inhale brings you up. And exhale takes you to the opposite side that we didn't stretch yet. Nice strong stretch in our oblique, shoulder down away from the ear. Bring them both up here, clasp the fingertips, reach them as high as we can. And then I want you to bring your palms to face me and really separate your shoulder blades. Nice big stretch in the upper back. And then we're gonna bring our elbows back and down. Nice wide fingers here. And then you get 2 inhales and exhales with me, and then you're out of here. So give me 1 big inhale up, and 1 exhale. Give me 1 more big one right here, guys. And shake it out. Great job today, guys. My name's Kelsey, and thank you so much for coming to join me here today. So stay tuned to our channel, and we'll be uploading a lot of new videos for you along the way. Just remember to make sure you're staying healthy, making sure we're washing our hands and taking care of ourselves and our families during this time. We wish you a safe and healthy rest of your day and hope to see you again soon.